Uh, I hope tonight that you find this presentation maybe a breath of fresh air. I plan on trying to keep this very simple. I like to break things down the way that I would to my grandchildren, not to belittle anybody, but I believe that if anything is simple enough that you could teach a child, then any of us should be able to take that platform and share it with other people. Tonight, I hope you're looking for maybe something to do part-time. Maybe you're looking for something to do full-time. Maybe you're looking for a career. Maybe you're looking for a life change. Whatever the reason that drove you here tonight, I want, on behalf of myself as well as the entire staff here at corporate headquarters, I want to first of all welcome you to the call and just say, what an honor and a pleasure it is to be here with you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Danny Story. I am from a little place called Asheboro, North Carolina, here in the United States. I'm an old retired Army veteran and I spent about 20 years of my life serving in our country and for our military. I've been married now almost 36 years. I have 4 beautiful sons, 4 great daughter-in-laws, and I have 6 fantastic grandchildren who I try to spoil rotten each and every day. I've been in this industry I'm going to be referring to tonight is called the home-based business industry. Some of you may have heard it called network marketing or split-second decision, etc. But what it really comes down to, my friends, is teaching people how to be able to do something and work from the privacy of their own home, set their own schedule, and not have to be on somebody else's schedule. In my life, I've owned multiple businesses myself, brick and mortar businesses, and I would tell you that as a business owner, I'm the one that took all the risk. I'm the one that was at work first. I was the last one to leave. And in most cases, I was the last one to get paid. But I had a dream, I had a vision. And because I took a chance and I believed in myself, I was able to change a lot of people's lives. But what I really didn't understand at that time was what this home-based business could do for not only me and my family, but for everyone I could come in contact with. See, in the home-based business world, I've been blessed enough to work in this industry now almost 30 years, not because I'm special, not because I put my pants on any different than anyone else. It's simply, I understand one thing: surround yourself with people who are going where you're trying to get to. And where I didn't want to go to, I didn't want to go to learn to be broke. I'd already been broke before. I didn't like it. I didn't want to go somewhere where people were going to be complaining and oh me and oh my all the time. Been there, done that. I wanted to be around people who were like-minded, people who wanted better for themselves, wanted better for their family, better for their children. And because I started surrounding myself with those type of folks, it wasn't long after being in this industry that when I truly decided to change my life, that I was blessed enough to become the top income earner in 4 different marketing companies. Now, I don't say that because I'm special or I did anything special. Again, I found a vehicle and I just started caring and sharing it with anybody who would listen to me. Did I get a lot of no's? Yep. Did I get a lot of yeses? Sure I did. The one thing I got out of everything that I've done in this industry for 30 years is I'm able to share with folks how they can become their own boss, how they can become their own CEO, how they can own their own empire, and how they can do it for less than a 3-figure decision. Now, folks, you're going to hear me talk tonight about a 3-figure decision that could create you a 6-figure plus residual income. Yes, folks, tonight you can start the business that I'm fixing to share with you for less than $100. Now, to some people, that's not a lot of money. To some people, that is a lot of money. But just imagine for a moment if I could show you how to make a one-time investment, and I'm going to stress that, one-time investment of less than $100 to open your own empire, global empire, worldwide, anywhere you want to try to do business, we're there to try to work with you. Just imagine you could do that, allow us to do all the work as far as the office, the shipping, the customer service, allow us to do all the negotiations with all the labs, allow us to work with all the doctors and the chemists, allow us to do all the videos, all the headaches, all the taxes and everything that needs to be done. And your business runs on autopilot for less than $80 a month. Now, you heard me say you can run this business for less than $100 to get started. I will teach you and show you here in just a few moments how from that day forth, if you work the business and you work with us, that $80 each and every month can come from your profits and never again from your pocket. And folks, that's what it's truly all about. is about being able to get into an industry that is life-changing. Now, when you think about this industry, just look at some of the industries that you may be familiar with. Let's think about the NFL for just a moment. This is over a $9 billion a year industry. Now, for those folks that know me very well, when you mention the word NFL, you won't take you long to figure out that I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. I know some of you are probably going, boo. But when you think about this industry, I watch them on TV, I buy their jerseys, I buy their hats, I buy their gloves, and I'm helping those folks answer their dreams because they're following their dreams. They're taking their risks. Well, then think about the music industry. That's a $15 billion a year industry. One thing I found out many years ago, I can't sing, so I definitely can't participate in that industry. Then you think about the video gaming industry. That's a $76 billion a year industry. Think about your children. Every time you turn around, kids are grabbing their iPads or phones or something, and they're playing games on their devices. Natural food industry. That's a $90 billion a year industry. But then look at this. The home-based business industry, the network marketing industry, is a $178 billion a year industry. Folks, you have the ability to get in on a $1 billion industry for less than a $100 decision. That $100 decision can make you more money than you've ever dreamed about. Will it be easy? No. Again, will it be hard? Yes. It goes back to an old saying. If being broke is hard and becoming wealthy is hard, you have to determine which hard you want to fight for. I choose to fight for wealth. I choose to fight for freedom. Folks, there's nothing more powerful than to be able to do what you want to do, with whom you want to, when you want to, and where you want to. See, I just told Mr. Keith a minute ago, me and my wife have a bucket list. Well, things that we want to do, Australia, Hawaii, we want to do an Alaskan cruise. And we can do these kind of things now, and we can do special things for our family. Why? Because many years ago, I believed in myself, and I stepped out on the limb, and I got in this thing called the home-based business industry. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and you can read it there for yourself. You're not going to get out of this life alive. And while you're here, don't you deserve the very best this life has to offer? I want you to think about that tonight before you go to bed. This is your life. You won't get another chance. We're not promised tomorrow, but while you're here, don't you deserve to wake up in your dream home? Maybe you already do. Don't you deserve to drive your dream car? Don't you deserve to do what you want to do with the rest of your life? Somebody said the other day in a video I was watching, it says, when you ask most people when they are on their deathbed and they're getting ready to step out of this world and go to the next part of their life, what are their biggest regrets? And most of them will tell you they didn't take more chances and they didn't spend more time with their loved ones. Very seldom will you ever hear one of them say, I wish I'd worked more. See, folks, here, I want you to understand that you're creating a relationship, a partnership with us, and we're going to do everything we can to help you become successful. Now, when I started looking at this company 18 months ago, I would tell you that I was a little hesitant. Why? Because I didn't know a whole lot about the technology they was bringing, and I didn't know a whole lot about the owners of the company. So I kind of sat back, I watched, I did my research, and I'm going to tell you there's 5 things that I look for. And the right leadership team is being the most important. Why? Because they are leading and setting the example. And for those of you that know our CEO, Mr. Jeff Cohen, or you know Eric, our VP, or you know people like David Blackburn or Keith Wilkins or Susie Jackson, and I can name the list go on, and I don't want to forget nobody, so I'm sure not going to try to pop off a lot of names, but I would tell you there is some key leaders in this industry that is a part of this company. And I sat back, I watched, I listened, and I met with the core leadership team, and I told them, I said, folks, you guys have done it right. You got the right leadership team, you got the right company that's solid. The timing couldn't be better for not only the company, but for us, because we're in an industry that is new to us, but not new to the world. You couldn't think of a better product line than we're carrying. And most importantly, you're going to fix to see a comp plan in a few minutes that I absolutely will put up against any comp plan in the home-based business industry, hands down. Now, tonight, my job is not to teach you about our products. You clearly can see that we are in the quantum energy technology. Yes, we're about taking something that our body understands and works naturally with our body through things like holograms. But also we're stepping outside just that rim, and we're starting to step into a realm of bringing products and bring them in such a way that's never been done before. We just did that with our coffee that you see in the bottom right-hand corner. But folks, you can go to our corporate website. You can go to the website of the person who invited you here tonight, and you can read all the information you want to read about our products and why we are so special. But on the top right hand of the screen, you're going to see a little tag that says breaking news. I'm fixing to tell you that we're going to do something, I promise you, that's never been done before in the hemp industry. I'm not going to go into it tonight because if I did, I'd probably get a text or a phone call as soon as this was over and say, you said too much. I will just tell you, watch over the next few days because we're fixing to do something in this industry worldwide that's never been done before. I had someone ask me today, said, well, Mr. Story, unfortunately in our country, now make sure you grab this, in our country, they don't allow us to get hemp into our country. Well, understand too that we have hemp in our holograms as well. And that's part of our technology where we can ship anywhere in the world. But just because you can't bring one product into your country, remember you're running a multi-million dollar platform and you can build your business anywhere you wish. So you that are overseas can build in the United States. Those folks in the United States can build overseas. And that's what makes us so special, so powerful. As a brick and mortar business, most of the time, the only people I can commute to or offer my product to probably lives in a 30-mile radius of my town. Now with this platform, I've talked to people today from Spain, Mexico, South Africa, Zimbabwe, the United Kingdom, Germany. And you know what? I was able to do it and simply drive them to a website and allow the system to do the work for me. And that's what I love about what we're doing. So again, if you want to check more about our products, please go to the website. Everything you need is there for you to review. But again, the purpose of this call tonight is to share a compensation plan. Now, before I put up the next slide, this is a one-page slide. If you have a pen and a paper anywhere near you, or if you can reach and grab some change, I know people don't like to draw circles, but I want you to visualize in your mind 20 quarters laying in front of you, 20 pennies, 20 dimes, or 20 circles on a piece of paper. The reason I want you to do that, I want you to grasp something about our company. When they started this concept, one of their visions was to create a marketing plan so simple, again, that anyone could share it, to create a marketing plan backed by the most powerful product line in the industry, but to create a marketing plan that would not only attract newcomers in this industry, but also attract seasonal network marketers. Now, the way they did that was by creating 8 ways to get paid. Again, before I go to the next slide on that, I want you to grab that again. 8 ways to get paid. Out of those 8 ways to get paid, again, you could start this business for less than $100 and you can run this business monthly for less than $80 a month. That's unheard of. So here are the 8 ways that you can earn. Again, I'm trying to keep this very simple for you, but I just want you to grasp what we have our hands a hold of. Way number 1, retail commission that speaks for itself. We're able to drive people to our website that doesn't want to become a part of our company, where they can buy something for retail. You are able to get the difference between retail and wholesale, and that's one way to make commission. Way number 2, you have the ability to earn through the Fast Start program. And what this simply means is, as if Keith shared the business with me tonight, I went to his website, I became a part of his company, I chose a package, say a $99 package. For those leaders on the call, also know that we do have bigger packs out there for you if you do want samples to be able to share with other people. But nowhere's in our plan are you punished because you chose not to come in one of those packs. And that's another thing that impressed me about our program. But because Keith shared the business with me, he now can start earning Fast Start commissions simply because I chose to become a part of his company. Now, the other thing I want, if I was talking to Keith, I would say, Keith, think about this too. In our platform, Keith, you're never punished for what Danny's Story does, but you'll always be rewarded for what Danny's Story does. In most marketing plans that I've been associated with or that I've seen, and I'm sad to say, but I actually own my own MLM company for over 10 years. Most marketing plans, even my own, when I designed it, and I didn't do it on purpose, it's because I didn't know any better at that time, are designed to impress upon you and impress you with things that in reality the owners know you can never accomplish. Well, that's not the case here. Jeff and Eric and some of the leaders in this company has put this plan together. They have designed it so everybody as they can hear me right now can accomplish what I'm fixing to share with you, and you can do it you can do it as quick as you possibly want to do it. So the third way you get paid is through a binary structure. You simply start that platform by sharing it with just two people. One person you put on your left leg, one person you put on your right leg, and you open up to start earning up to 20% down through the power of two. I had somebody tell me last week, I don't like binaries, Mr. Story. I don't like them, just don't like them. I said, well, what are you currently doing now? And they said, well, I'm in a platform right now that it's a 3x7. I said, okay, so the 3 represents what? He said, legs. I said, so you can build a 3-leg platform, but you can't build a 2? I want you to think about that again, my friends. The power of a binary plan is it's a team building platform. You truly no longer have to worry about, well, I don't want to put this one over here. I don't want to put this one over here. It's team building. No matter where you put your people on your team, you're not punished. That's why I love about a binary structure. Fourth way you can get paid is through a matching bonus platform. Again, you can start earning a 20% through the matching bonus structure. And the fifth way you can get paid is through a generation check match. We also have a rank advancement. Now, this is as you start to share this company and you start sharing to other people. And you remember the 20 circles I talked to you about a minute ago, or told you to draw or lay out 20 quarters or 20 dimes? Look up on your screen there. When you sponsor 2 people, one on your left, one on your right, you open up this binary structure and you start working your business. Now, just suppose for a moment that you had 20 quarters laid in front of you. Now you went out and you sponsored 2 more and you put names on those quarters. You now have a grand total of 4 on your team, and you're starting to build your structure and you're starting to grow your team. This is where it starts getting a lot of fun, because now you are a bronze elite, and then you go out and sponsor 2 more, a grand total of 6, you're a silver. You sponsor 2 more for a grand total of 8, you're a silver elite, and the list goes on and on and on. After you share this business with 20 people, you're going to be promoted to what we call a platinum elite. Now, I want you to think about this for a moment. At any time, have you heard me say you have to have so much volume on your left leg and so much volume on your right leg to become a platinum elite? No. And that is currently our top ranked position in the company. When you do that, several things start to happen. One, you're going to get a $500 one-time rank bonus because you reach that level. And the other thing that's going to happen is you're now going to open up to share in a global bonus pool of 2% that's shared only with the other platinum elites worldwide. So just imagine for a moment, no matter, say, I'll use Keith again since I brought him up a minute ago. Say Keith has an organization that has 40,000 people in it, but you're in a totally different organization. You may say to yourself, man, I wish I was with Keith's leg. Well, now that you're a platinum elite, you can share in that 2% pool of every bit of the global sales and worldwide sales just because you've reached that level. Now, as a platinum elite, we want to do a few more things. We want to really get you to helping and working with your team. So just in the past 2 weeks, we have revamped the lifestyle bonus platform. And the reason we've done this is we want people to understand that how simple it is to build a lock-in residual income. You know, I get asked this question all the time. They'll say, Mr. Story, what I got to do to make $2,000 a month? Mr. Story, what I got to do to make $5,000 a month? Well, in most marketing plans out there, it's kind of hard to tell someone what you really got to do. Well, you got to go over here and catch 3 chickens, and you got to run them over here, and then each of them chickens needs to lay 6 eggs. And out of them 6 eggs, 4 of them eggs has to go out and hatch 6 more eggs, while the first 3 legs have went over here and caught 2 ducks. You get it? It's just sometimes you're like, oh my God, I can't do this. And the average person will give up before they ever get started. So what we've done here at the company is simply this. Just for a moment, imagine you had 20 people sitting in chairs in front of you, okay? And you're sharing a vision about a company that could change their life. And that company will allow them to open their own platform for less than a 3-figure decision. And because you've done that with those 20 folks, you now are a platinum elite. You now are sharing in the global pool, and the list goes on and on and on. You now have a very powerful binary plan that's in place. Now you're starting to look at those 20 people and you say, you know what? I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for people who see what I see. I'm looking for people who want to change their life. And here's what I'm offering you. If any one of you 20 want to raise your hand, I'm looking for 2 right now, want to raise your hand and say, look, help me go out and share this business with 8 people in the next week. I'm looking to sponsor with you or work with you right now. So just assume for a moment that 2 of your 20 went out and shared this business with 8. You look up here on the top of the screen again. What does that make them? It makes them a silver elite. Because you help them to do that, my friends, you just locked yourself into a $500 per month lifestyle bonus each and every month, on top of the sharing in the 2% pool, on top of the binary pay, on top of the matching bonuses, on top of the fast start promotion or level checks you're getting, the generation check match, and the list goes on and on and on. So them same 20 people are sitting there, and you say, look, I helped 2 of you go get 8, and they're running their business on autopilot. They're sharing, they're caring. So 2 more went out, and you helped them become silver elites. Now you have a grand total of 4. Now, folks, you just open yourself up to $1,000 each and every month lifestyle bonus on top of everything else. You help 6, that's $1,500 a month. You help 8, that's $2,000 a month. You help 10, that's $2,500 a month. If you took, and you're going to have people in this company that sponsors a whole lot more than 20. There's people right now that's on this video right now sponsored a whole lot more than 20. But if you took in a room and you set 20 leaders on that front row and you shared this with them, and those 20 leaders went tomorrow and each sponsored just 8 team members on their team. You shared it with 20. They went out and shared it with 8 each. My friends, you are now entitled to a $5,000 per month lifestyle bonus on top of sharing in the 2% global pool, on top of everything else we've talked about. My friends, I've never seen it any easier than that. I have built massive organizations. I'm sure many of you on this phone call right now have done the same. And I promise you, you've had to do a whole lot to ever reach that kind of monthly income. And that's why I'm so excited that I can start my business for less than a 3-figure decision. At the very highest rank in the company right now, the most I'm ever asked to invest monthly is 80 business volume, which is equivalent to probably $130, $140 per month to run my business on autopilot. But again, that can come out of my profits and never out of my pocket. That's what I love. I can build my business global. It runs for me 24/7. I have leadership. I have customer service, everything to do the work for me. I'm simply the messenger. I simply share a concept with people and let them make a decision if they see an opportunity for themselves or not. See, folks, in life, it goes back to the old concept that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I believe in fear and I believe in faith because I've dealt with them both. You know, a friend of mine told me one time, said, you know, if you had 2 dogs in the backyard and you went out and you only fed the dog named Fear, eventually fear would survive and faith would go away. I also remember back many years ago, I used to be with a company, I won't mention its name, but its concept was it taught its people to say, fake it till you make it. And folks, I'm telling you tonight, not do that. I'm telling you tonight to have faith. Have faith in you, have faith in this company, have faith in our products, have faith in our comp plan, folks, because let me let you in on another little secret. We're over 18 months old. We paid millions of dollars in commissions. We have shipped products to over 100 different countries. We're not going nowhere. We're here. We're going to move forward. And we'd like to move forward with you. So have faith. Faith it till you make it. Do no longer say fake it till you make it. You know, you're born in this world the day that you come into the hospital looking like your mom and dad. And that's a great thing. But unfortunately in life, you'll leave this old world looking like the decisions you made throughout your life. Whether they're good or bad, your decisions will be what really determines the way you leave this old world and the way you look and the way you act. You know, I did a presentation one time, and it was so funny because we was talking about negativity. And as soon as we went on a 15-minute break, I kind of watched the groups and how they kind of broke off in their own little groups. And some groups are motivated or pumped up, they're excited. And you got this one group over here like, oh, they can't do this, blah, blah, blah. Well, folks, guess what? Those same people on this side, if I had walked over and hung around them, that would start to rub off on me, and I would start to believe that I couldn't do it. So I'm telling you again, surround yourself with people who are going where you want to go, people who will help you get what you want out of life. Again, you can run this business on autopilot. All you simply have to do is pick up the phone, text, call, email the person that put you on this call and let them know that you are ready to get started. Now, a special message I'm sending out. A lot of you know I was honored to receive and take the position of VP of Sales for this company effective the 1st of September. that's an honor for me. Again, not because I'm special, but just because I see an opportunity here to change people's lives. I'm wanting to start working with all the leaders in the company. If that is you, and I know several of you have already reached out to me, if that is you, please send me an email at coachstory@gmail.com. Simply coachstory@gmail.com. Give me your name, your country, and your phone number and your email. Name, country, phone number, and email. I'm going to be reaching out to all of you folks in the next few days because I want September to be a month to remember. I want to start blessing and changing people's lives. I'm going to start working with the corporate leadership team to enhance our website, to get videos for you folks. We're going to make sure you have a very professional PowerPoint presentation. We're working currently on the PDF to ensure the new updates are added to our website. Breaking news coming on new products that you're going to be absolutely amazed. And we're also looking to have a mastermind meeting in different states as well as different countries. So if you're a leader in any place right now in the United States immediately that has an organization where you can put people into a room, please reach out to me and let me know, because we would like to hit the road prior to Christmas, and we'd like to come into your hometown and help you launch Energetics and start changing people's lives. As I end each and every presentation, until the day our paths may cross, no matter where you are in the world, may your day be blessed and prosperous. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. And until then, God bless. And that ends our presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.